Stranger Things Season 4, Hellfire Club, and the OSR. Many 5e players do not understand the OSR. We will look at Stranger Things and the Hellfire Club to gain some understanding of who and what is the OSR. Dwarven wisdom and rage. OSR stands for Old School Renaissance, or Old School Revival, or Old School Roleplaying. It is basically old school. It basically represents Dungeons and Dragons players that enjoy playing the original or early editions of Dungeons and Dragons, such as the original White Box edition, or the basic or expert sets, or advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Instead of playing the original version, they play new versions based on the original, such as Dungeon Crawl Classics, OSRIC, Old School Essentials, Swords and Wizardry, Castles and Crusades, Basic Fantasy, Lamentations of the Flaming Princess, The Lion and the Dragon. This is the opposite of playing the newer versions, such as 3rd edition Dungeons and Dragons, or the 4th or 5th edition. Unfortunately, there has been an ongoing debate between these two camps. Mainly is that 5e and Wizards of the Coast accuse OSR players of being gatekeepers, racist, sexist, etc. These claims come from the eyes of a biased beholder. This bias is the belief that many 5e players have that they are better than the OSR players, accusing them of all kinds of evils. But by looking at Stranger Things, the Hellfire Club, I hope to show an insight of the OSR and its players, and how they truly were, and most still are. So let us begin. In Stranger Things Season 4, the Hellfire Club is a Dungeons and Dragons school club. Its members are shown as outcasts and outsiders. Stranger Things does a good job portraying how most Dungeons and Dragons players were treated back then. So when 5e players accuse OSR players of being gatekeepers, it's far from the truth. We actually included anyone that wanted to play, at least for I and those I have played with. In many ways, we wish more people play back then. This is where 5e players are lucky. They have plenty of players. We did not care about your skin color, sex, or gender. We care if you're a good person and that you get along with other players. But if you were the rear end of a donkey, well, then maybe we did not want to play with you. As Stranger Things show, some D&D players were bullied. It is sad that the bullying continues by some 5e players, believing themselves to be better and righteous, but they're just using a cause so they can bully others. If you consider yourself to be righteous, chances are that you are far from it. Therefore, before you start judging others, learn where they come from. It can give you some understanding of them. Stranger Things Hellfire Club can give you an insight of OSR players and their attitudes, which are far different from what some 5e players believe. Do you agree or disagree? Have you played an OSR game? Share your wisdom in the comment section. But remember, be honorable, be respectful. And if you enjoy this, subscribe, hammer that bell, share.